Alright, welcome back to Aldridge Farm on FS15. Now, we have an extra member of staff. It's happened in a bit of a hurry, but the one with the guy we've got going now is Tom, and he's got a bit of a backstory. He's, shall we say, not exactly the nicest person in the world, or he hasn't been. He's been in trouble with the police and in and out of prison since and young offenders institution since he was about 13. The probation service got hold of us and said that he was very good at the last open prison on the farm. Can you take him on? Oh, we thought, well, I might as well. So I got him doing some simple tasks at the moment. We'd give him a few months trial, up until harvest anyway. If he works out, he stays. If he doesn't, we look again for someone. And I've got him watering the fields at the moment. They're all a bit dry, so that's going to be his job. Kylie, as you can see, is ploughing. Ploughing in the home field, which has had muck on it, so it's going to be very high, very well done by the time I finish. So I'm going to carry on for the other half at 12. And I'm going to do most of this out of cab, I'm afraid. Now this one I sort of messed about a bit because I just emptied the trailer out on here. So without further ado, let's get going. I think I better do this bit down this side first. Again, as I keep saying, I'm not too worried if we miss bits. It's not going to matter. As long as we get some muck on here, and I reckon we will run out of muck on this heap fairly soon. Don't know if we have enough to do this half of 12. And when Tom's finished where he is, I'll send him over onto 10, I think, to water that. All the fields need some watering. It's all very dry, and especially after being ploughed, if we lose moisture through ploughing. No news at the moment on what the Crawford Brown's up to with Timothy farming, but that's still all up in the air at the moment. But I'm certain they're not going to let it go. Timothy is not, they're not happy. He's been here for several years now, and he's got a little cottage that he's going to retire to, and he retires, as I think I said, about 5 years' time. And he was hoping to finish off his living here up till his retirement age. Now, retired figures and living for a figure is not that great. It's not after the church authorities managed to mess up in the 70s with some of their investments. Now the church isn't as rich as it once was. As we all know, it was once very rich. Keep it going there, right. Get back in the cab as we drive back and fill this up again. I think it's going to take about 4 trailerfuls here. Paul should talking that Paul should be fit enough to leave hospital before harvest, so we probably will see him early summer, and he will take up his duties then. I'll turn the engine off. I don't really want to leave that running whilst we're doing this. Make it in the correct side. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of this out of cab. It's not my normal style, but I'm still slightly incapacitated, so I'm not using the wheel at the moment. I think I should be back during this week At least I hope so. So I'm not at my best like this. I overdone it. I should do it. I should imagine that time will be finished way before we are. Now, one thing we are keeping quiet. Time has passed. Nothing too serious, mainly robbery, but he's been doing it since he was, well, pre-teens. He first come to the notice of the police. We have talked to George Dixon, our local copper. I told Timothy Farthing that it's the history, but we haven't told anybody else. We don't really want the Crawford Browns getting a hold of the story, that they will use it to beat us about, and he's finished his first field. So I'm going to put the brake on here and just flick through them. So the first one's done. He's still got plenty in here, so we will I want to take him on to 10, I think, next. He's not going to work a full day today. He's just going to get him to a couple of fields, and that will do. Find a way out here. We're on the wrong side of the field, you feel. I think. Yes, we should be this side. The moisture should start going up now. The weight distribution is all wrong at the moment on this vehicle. As I say, the weight distribution is all wrong, and it doesn't help keyboarding. Oh, I know what it is. I think I'm going to switch. I just had to switch my joystick off because that's affecting the steering. That's better. No, we can't do 10 yet because that's not done. Just check which have been done already. Wrong one. Takes me a little while to switch from one to the other. 11. We could put some. Let's see what 11's like. We could put some water on 11 and 14. They're the only other ones that are empty at the moment. Oh, 5 and 6 are both empty. I ain't going to take 5 minutes to do that. So we have a look at 11. It's just check what the moisture's like. I'm going to take him out, and we're going to have a walk around the fields later. If 11 could do some water, it would be the perfect opportunity, because 11 we cannot put any fertiliser on. This is except for natural fertiliser, and it was, I think if I remember right, we did boost this up well before we even planted. This is seed barley for brooms. Just stop here and have a quick walk out on the field. Yes, we want some moisture in here. It's also got some lime on top. That will be going soon. So this is 11 North. Let's have a look at 11 North. 19. I don't think I ain't got one. See if we ain't got one down there. No. Oh. Oh, what would 11 North outline, and we go to here. This is 19 meters starting corner. We start up on the northwest, I think. Go south. Do the inside first, do 2 headlands and go for it. 11 north, 19 metre. And we'll just find it where we start this. Here we are. This won't take them long either to do. You see it's only 39% moisture in here. The more moisture we can get in there, the better. And I will leave him to it. And I'll get back to what I was doing here. Now I've got to remember I haven't got the joystick attached. And yes, I'm using auto load forks, you may notice. This is going to be a busy year for us, very busy, and to help if we'd stopped when we should do. It takes us more time, I think, to fill this than it does to actually use it. Okay, it doesn't look realistic, but yeah, see, Tom comes from a very bad background. He's not born in the village. He's born in a neighbouring village. Well, he was brought up there. He's fostered. He's been in care since he was 6 months old. Doesn't help matters. Got in with the wrong crowd when he was young, as a child even, and it just hopefully we'll just need this to push him out of it and get him back into being, I hate to use a phrase, but a worthwhile member of the community. He's actually 24 now. He's not exactly young anymore. He's living with his girlfriend. I got 2 kids. We've got to find him a cottage in the village. I think I know the one he could probably go into, and I'm gonna temporarily, he could actually, Timothy actually said temporarily he could stay in his retirement cottage. It's only a small place, but he's perfectly happy to allow that. A lot isn't furnished fully at the moment. There's some of the stuff in the church house is Timothy's own, and he wants to move that across when he retires, so he hasn't bothered to do that. Oh, we are just about out here now. Whoops. And he's finished again. I think he can do that. He will probably do 14 and all. I know we need 5 and 6 done, but I don't think it'll take many minutes at all to do those, and we are full. Let the forks down. That will do. Got that jump across again. and get him over onto the other 11. I don't know if we've got 11 south, if that has a 19mm meter cord. No, too much to hope. Oh no, let's just put that into that 11 north before I forget and get all confused again. No, we haven't, so we want outline. We will start over here, which is southeast. Go west, going to 11, so 19 meter, and Bob's your uncle. Get him somewhere near it, and he's away again. No, but just remember how far he got. I'm gonna have to go and get some more muck. I should. So we'll both know I'll go back to the main heap. Right, that's where we got to. Here somewhere, but it looks like well, we'll try this anyway. On the right way, yes. Ah, yes, this is where we actually got to here. So we're going to miss quite a bit of this, but not to worry. It will increase a bit, and we can give this one artificial. Now we can probably spray this quite heavily as we're going. Also, could do some lime on it once we have cultivated. And that's the next task, is to cultivate them all. We could, thinking about it, change around the tractors a bit. I don't think I don't think the steer will take the cultivator. As good as it is. As you know, we use a power harrow here, so we may invest in just an ordinary small cultivator, and he could get on with that next, because I don't think we're going to want him to spray anymore. Just at the moment, these will all want doing, this one will want doing. One for the fact we're getting each other's way, I'd get him on here next. And you can see where we missed this. Because we went on an odd shape here. We might do this in one more load actually. Right. Get back to I finished. No, we've got a little bit of messing about to do to get this thing sorted out for the loading the muck. We'd be loading it off the conveyor, but I'm going to have to unhook the trailer and get this hooked up to the conveyor to start it. and we'll leave him just kicking his heels for a few moments. We can get this thing loaded, then get him sorted out, and I think we will be just by a small cultivator that the steer can take. This is one of the busier times of year for us, and this is where you want two people who know exactly what they're doing, because normally I'd be using a little steer for this sort of, not so much this, but the smaller jobs, and we have Paul and Kylie getting on with the ploughing, twin ploughs on the business. I wonder. Just hold on one moment. I had a little thought what he could be doing. Got two of these, needs 100, and that's got 114. I want to get him on the plough. It's a job I wouldn't normally ask him to do, but I think we need to get on with things. Just unhook that, hook up to here, get it started, and then whoa. Just move it back into the heap a bit, because if not, I know what will happen. Did we actually start that? Yes. Right. Now unhook. Whoa. Move forward, you fool. We'll get this under here. I don't want to move it too far in the heap. I've got to be careful it doesn't tip over. It does have a habit of that if you don't quite get it right. I'm going to come out of cab and make sure I have left myself enough room. That'll do. Right, put the brake on, leave the engine running. And I'm going to get him ploughing 10. So we've got so much ploughing to do, we're just not going to get done if not. Actually, we'd be better off to come up to the top end. Well, we would be because there's an opening there. But these should have a bit of moisture now, they should be alright. See, plenty of nutrients in it, and I shouldn't be driving over the soil. I will have, over the ground, I will have to have a word with them about that. I'm hoping that our silage, our first lot of silage, bunker silage, is ready during the quiet season pre-harvest. That gives us a chance to get that mowed then out of the way into the bins before things get too hectic. I think I should just let that down before I come in here. Alright, let's just get it around to the front. It's got it. Okay, I'm going to come out of cab to do this because that's... Can't see a thing with that behind me. That'll do. Better get the weight on here first. put a bit of weight on this too before we start playing with it. Can we get close enough? Yes. We've got a ton of weight on the front. And find our plough. As I say, he's got Tom's got plenty of experience of driving tractors and farm work, in as much as the last prison he was at was an open prison which had a farm, and he apparently spent a lot of time there. There we are. This is what we need. It's gonna be hard work ploughing with this particular tractor. No, but that weight in the way. Now we're going to have a look at 10, get that started. Think about it, we haven't even started seeding yet. That's going to be a long year. Of course, this year we're going to have more fields than we ever had going. 10, 1.8, there we are. Shit, we've actually got that up. Alright, where are you? Ah, over here. No, what's the end? Get him going, and he should now be set for the rest of the day. Oh, not at that speed. Slow you down. Better. It's on this thing. Oh yeah. Just gonna watch him take the first turn. Everyone will probably get caught in a few places. There's trees all around these fields, right? Oh, don't want that showing up there. There's a way with it. And Kylie's getting well through this one. Need to plough over that. Back to 12. I'll just finish this field off, and I think that one will probably do us for this one. Nice to have 3 of us working again, or 3 people working again. We are keeping a bit of an eye on Tom. It isn't that we don't trust him, it's just we don't want to put too much in his way that tempts him. I shall carry on with myself with the mucking of the fields. Kylie and Tom will now be ploughing. Tom will be mixing the ploughing with spraying water about. And as soon as I got this down, I'll probably start cultivating or take the other plough out. That will mean I'm going to have to kick Kylie off the JCB, and I take that because the other plough needs a bit more oomph than this can manage. I'll come out of cab so I can see where I've been. Here. Oh yeah, about two passes, so we may not quite make it. No, we won't. We're going to need one more load. But this is getting rid of the muck we've got there. We've probably got a whole lot of muck. Still around. Yeah, we've got 46,000 at the dairy at the moment. Let's get that moved. Well, once we get one of these bunkers empty on the main store, I'll start moving that across. Yes, something is slowing us down a bit, and I don't know what. There might be something going on in the background. I'm about due for Microsoft's latest latest edition of 10, the Creators edition. I'm not looking forward to it because I had enough trouble with anniversary. And we all know what Microsoft are like now. Well, what they've always been like. I won't be so concerned about it, except this is actually a paid for copy, not the free copy you got originally. When I rebuilt this, I couldn't be bothered to try and sort out getting the free copy back again. Oh, it's going to be so close. I think I might just say that this will do. Yeah, I think we're going to say we're not going to bother with the rest of it. It will be close enough for now. It's going to make the field all over the place, but never mind, I'll go and fill this up again. I think I've got 10, I probably will have to put the muck on. No, I'm not putting the muck on before the plough because it does mix it in too well, and I'd rather have it just lightly dabbled in the soil so we don't get too much of a boost. But it definitely is going to be, this is going, and we will get another tractor to replace this. Not certain what yet. It has been suggested I get an 8000 series JCB, but it's a bit big for this farm. Another one around the 230, 250 horsepower mark will be about right. But this is just under par now. And look at the weeds in there. Not a thing we can do about it unless I go in there and hand pick them. We didn't do it with the crops in the ground. Right, what's worth filling this up again before I decide where else we're going? I'll switch off and with brilliant. I have to mow that in when I get 5 minutes. Whose weight was that we got there? Let's got a weight on. I'm up in the spare when we had the Zeta. That could be worth looking at, 7 sheep like that. Oh well. Yes, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to subscribe, please do. Always happy to have you. I think actually we do. We'll do this one. Any comments, questions or queries, feel free. There we are. Feel free to ask them. I try and read every comment. Not always possible because sometimes YouTube plays up too much. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.